This is a quick how-to of how to switch out your bands on your pole spears.
What we have here are two pole spears, a little bit different in size, and what happened after a while is that the cord for the band gets real messed up. So what I want to show you guys is how to switch out your band to put it on the one that you had to take off without having to pay all that money for it. What you will need are a couple things. One is going to be the nylon rope from the old ones, and if you don't have that, you could just use any nylon rope, and make sure that at the end of it you go ahead and tie a knot. Okay. Next thing you will need is a zip tie. Alright, smaller zip ties work better, but if you have bigger ones, then that'll be fine. You will also need a pen and scissors. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I already started this one, but I'll show you how to work the next one. The objective is to take this end and push it inside the other end with the pen and then zip tie it. So with one side already done, I'm just going to finish this up and show you how to do the other side. I'm just going to clip off the zip tie, and what we have so far is this little thing. Okay, if you pull it, it's going to be fine. What I want to do next is measure out the length of the cord. So what I usually do is I get about halfway mark, and this is kind of what it looks like. Okay, if you can see that. I might go a little bit shorter, but I would recommend cutting a little bit longer just in case you do mess it up. So we get it, and with it being the same length, maybe a little bit shorter, I'm just going to snip it, and there you have it. And from here, all we really have is surgical tubing. That's all this is. Cheap surgical tubing. That's my dog in the background. From there, we're going to take the other end, okay, and we're going to punch it inside. Okay, push it in as much as you can from here. Alright, and if that doesn't go, this is where your pen comes in. Take your pen, okay, still trying to press it in there. Once you get it in there just a little bit, you'll be fine. Okay, so now that it's in there, without hurting yourself, take the pen and press it till about you get 1 inch inside, and what's gonna happen is that you'll have a space now in between your knot, okay, and where it's exposed. Take your other zip tie, wrap it around the end, tighten it down. You want to make sure it's tight in front of your knot. Okay, put as close to the knot as possible. I give it a little bit of space again just to be cautious, and if you think it's tight, it probably isn't, so give it a few more cranks, test it out, pull it, and then cut it, and there you have your sling without spending the 10 bucks. Alright, the surgical tubing, really cheap. It's about 70 cents a foot, maybe a little bit more, maybe $1.20, not too much depending on the gauge. This is a little bit thicker than normal, but it's going to last longer. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put the end of this into this hole. It's kind of tough with one hand, but I've done things more challenging with one hand, trust me. And once you get it through, pull it as much as you can, and from there, okay, from there you should have a loop like this, and then what you're going to want to do is put your surgical tubing through it and just pull like so until it gets around on both sides. Okay, so your finished copy is going to look something like that. Okay, so there you have it. Instead of spending all that money, you can go ahead and make them yourself.
If you have questions, comment below. I'm always looking for some advice. Maybe I did a little bit slower than the way you do it. If this helped you out, please subscribe. put a comment, let me know, give me some feedback. Appreciate it and good luck.